Peace, light, and love, YouTube. It is your man, J-Pharaoh, and today is Halloween. So I am a pharaoh for Halloween. Duh. Hi, everyone. I hope everybody's doing well. I am going to be doing a read from Logic Got the T's, the Chosen Ones 144 Oracle deck, and I'm also going to be doing some tarot from the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck, baby. So I am going to be doing both. Real quick, nothing really too long. Get us a message, get us going. I know we're busy as a collective. I always feel like, all right, what am I going through? What messages am I getting? And that's telling me what is going on in the collective here. Let me cut off the fans real quick. There's a fan on that I'm here. All right. I'm back. All right. So, what do we do first? I'm gonna do some tarot first, and then I'm gonna get some clarification with the oracle cards. I'll be honest with you, it's easier for me to kind of look at the oracle deck cards. Okay, we'll talk about it. But it's easy to read these codes that they are and kind of get a message. I'm still learning the tarot. So when learning tarot, I look at the card, I'm like, oh man, this is the Judgment card. I know that one, And so this is the Hierophant card. I know that one. And, we have different cards. And this is the Five of Cups. Now, I wouldn't really know off the top of my head. Five of Cups, what does that mean? I love tarot, watch tarot, but, anyone who's been familiar with me, hi, if you're new, I am learning tarot. I mean, hi to everyone, whether you're new or not. But if you're new, I am learning tarot. And a part of my channel is, as I'm learning, I'm going to go through it with everyone. Don't worry, I do have the book that will tell me a lot about the cards. There are like several sections that talk about the cards in different ways. So I usually just, give the divination. But if you're familiar with tarot, like each card has its own little chapter, okay. So let's get into it. So, as I've been saying to you all for the collective, what I've been getting is that we are, reaching new levels. All right, that card definitely wants to come out, but I'm going to keep shuffling here. We're busy in the collective, reaching new heights, new levels. And it's interesting because what's coming with this, and even what I'm hearing right now, is Joshua, don't forget to protect your blessings. Joshua, don't forget to protect your blessings because, I love doing this work and love tapping into what God has for me and these things I've always felt have been part of my destiny and that I've been called to do, like tarot and like social media and things of that nature, amongst a long list of other things that I won't go into because God's been saying, don't forget to protect your blessings. And I keep hearing this message, internally. And then also, one really cool thing that I love to do is when I watch tarot videos, because I don't watch TV. I'm not a TV guy. I'm not like a movie guy. I mean, I would like to watch certain movies and stuff, but with my TVs, I use TVs like computers. You know what I'm saying? So, I had a PlayStation. I use the PlayStation like a computer. So I'm not a gamer, TV show person. But why am I saying this, man? It jumped out my head. Watch it. Go ahead. So it flew away. But anyways, God's been telling me to protect my blessings, big time, and that's because I get on YouTube and I because I love it, I want to really invest myself and talk about things. But God is saying not everything can be talked about on YouTube because not everyone is really going to be happy for us in our accomplishments, right? So as we achieve things, and of course, if you are familiar with tarot, you've been watching tarot videos, part of collect, I'm sure you've been seeing a lot of this in the videos. We want to this is very interesting. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna take this card just to kind of have it out. All right, forgive me if I seem a little distracted or something. So the message I'm delivering and confirming is that we have to protect our blessings and not tell people what's really happening right now. And so that's what I'm learning to do. We are in a place where we are no longer who we used to be, right? We are seeing things happen, doors open, enemies revealed, time shifts, reality shifts, and we're keeping up with that, right? You're keeping up with the blessings coming your way. And it's interesting because it's almost like once the blessings come in, it's almost like it can become a little overwhelming or a lot overwhelming. And we don't want to, we only want to support ourselves. We only want to grow with the blessings. And we only want to bring in more blessings. So we're like, thank you, God, more. Thank you, God, more. So let's talk about it. First card out is the Six of Wands. It's a fire card with 6 on it. And the name of this card is Legba la Flambo. Okay, so I'm going to get this to the 6 of Wands. Oh, here goes the Queen of Cups that I didn't have in there. Queen of Cups. Shout out to the water signs. All right. All right. So this card, my friends. Let's put it over here close to the camera. There you go. All right. It says victory. Woo! Victory, baby. Victory. I like this card already. Victory. Obstacles swept aside. Sweep them obstacles out the way and sweep up the millions. Like Beyonce says, sweep up them M's. Like Beyonce said, we ready to sweep up them M's, baby. It says the first necessary victories of the pure fool. A newly initiated elder flexes his or her first powers. There is no grace, there is no guilt. Do what thou wilt. Oh my God. I really, really am appreciating this card right now. I am really appreciating this card. This tarot card means victory. It means the obstacles have been swept out the way. We took the obstacles and swept obstacles right out the way. I love that. Obstacles being removed was a part of one of my recent readings too. And I've been saying this, I just said this. This is a time of victory. The doors have been opened. We have experienced these time shifts, these reality shifts, and we got the blessings. And then now we're keeping up with the blessings, right? We have the victory. Here now, things, obstacles that were in our way, challenges that were in our way, these trials and tribulations that we were going through are finally subsided in a lot of ways. A lot of ways. And we are keeping up with the blessings. And I thank God that no weapon formed against us shall prosper as God's chosen anointed ones. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. For that I am grateful. It says this is a newly initiated elder. So this figure has now become an elder and is now exercising his first powers or her first powers. I love it. We got to keep up with the powers coming our way. God has shown us that, hey, I've given you a lot of magic, man. I've given you a lot of magic, woman. You know what I'm saying? God's given us a lot of magical power. And we are now mastering. You know what I'm saying? This is not new for us, right? We've had to trial and go through tribulations and toil our way through many things. And that was very painful, and it's nothing. Like I've said before on my channel many times, is no way we can really explain to people what we have been through. Well, that was with 111 on the clock. I also saw 118. There's no way that we can explain to people what we have been through. But this card is saying that we have become elders because of what we have come through, what we have been through. We are victorious. One of my doors just opened. Hold up. What are you doing? We are now victorious. We're now elders because of what we have gone through. We've mastered the challenges. We've mastered it. And I will say that, at least for me, as part of the collective, does it feel like I've necessarily mastered these things? To be honest, it does in some senses. I get to points in my life where it's like, okay, Joshua, you've been here before. You've gone through this before. You know what this work is, or it's time to do X, Y, and Z. So let's get to it. Let's just do the work. Let's not complain. Yeah, it might hurt. Yeah, you might be stressed out. Yeah, it's not easy. However, you know what time it is. Let's get it done. Let's just get it done. And so, as newly initiated elders, that's what I'll say we are as in the collective. We are newly initiated elders. We are now on the side where we have come to a level of mastery in our spiritual practices, or whatever might be your business, or whatever it is that, many different levels. You take it how it resonates. We are now at a level of mastery, working to achieve higher levels of mastery, but we are no longer at those other levels that we once were, so boom. And it says this newly initiated elder is flexing. It actually says the word flex. It says a newly initiated elder flexes his or her new powers, or first powers. These are our first powers. We're flexing, baby. Hit on with that flex. Hit on with that flex. So we hitting them with the flex. Now, and if you like me, sometimes you got the flex, but you don't. Sometimes when we got a flex, it's like, do I really have to go through this? Do I really have to flex on y'all? Do I really have to do it? And yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. But anyways, next cup. I love it. So victory. First card out. Victory, baby. I love it. I love victory. I love winning. Thank God for winning. Next cup is Six of Cups. And a beautiful card that is. Look at that. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. It says, Shilabo Navavu Dani. Now, good luck. Hopefully you can know how to pronounce that. It's right there. Okay? But it's the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Water. All right. It says, the joy of will manifest. The questioner's work in its fullness. So this is representing the fullness of our work having manifested. We are now having joy because of our work now being full. What's the opposite of full? Empty. We're not in a place of emptiness anymore. Woo! Sorry if that's for your ears, but we are not in a place of emptiness anymore. We're in a place of fullness. Our work has come to a place of fullness. I'm really seeing why God was telling me to do this tarot card. Because I was telling God, I want to do the oracle card because I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like I can read it more easily. You know, I don't have to go through all the getting the card and looking at the definition. But God said, no, Josh, do the tarot, do the tarot, do the tarot. Every time I kept on, I said, okay, boom. So this card is meaning that we're now in a state of fullness. And I love it. I've been saying this when I first opened the video, before even pulling the cards or looking up the cards, I was talking about keeping up with the blessings. We're now in the place where we're protecting the blessings, because now we are in a place of fullness. There have been times in the past where a lot of our lives in a lot of our cups might have been empty. We might have had empty cups in our past. And that hurt, right? And we're now in a place where we are having full cups. We have fullness. Our work is bringing us joy. Joy is manifesting for us. We have victory. We have reached a level of mastery in our crafts, bringing us this joy, manifesting joy and fullness in our work. Glory to the highest divine white light. God, I'm so grateful. Glory for the fullness, for the joy, for the victory. All right. All right. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is an Earth card, number one. Number one, Ace, Earth, Pentacles. And the name of this card is Olodumare, something like that. Olodumare. Woo! Come on, baby. I like the way this card looks. Look at the eye, and that looks like a testicle, honestly, coming out the eye. I'm not gonna lie. That looks like a testicle coming out the eye. If you know, you know. Anyways, Ace of Pentacles. This card means the root sense of materiality. The root sense of materiality. Materiality. I can read. I promise. I can read. The presence of all material possibilities, from soaring wealth to crushing poverty. So it's saying that right now, in the material, in the physical world, physical realm, there is the potentiality for it seems like extremes of greatness or extremes of being devoid or being without things. But as we have been indicated, and also the card that I had pulled out earlier, that the third card out is this card talking about the potentiality for greatness. It's like you're gonna be really great, or you're gonna really succeed, or something could really fail. One or the other is what it sounds like. But I'm getting it's definitely the potentiality right now. It's for greatness, for victory, for joy coming out of the hard work, the good work. Our work is now bringing us joy. We've always had to work. Come on, collective. We've always had to work. But sometimes that work left us empty, because that was part of our journey. It was part of our journey to have to go through the emptiness. Even though we are destined, we are rich in spirit, wealthy in spirit, part of our destinies, our God-given destinies, is to have to go through the emptiness. Even though we are royalty, even though we are wealthy, we've had to go without. But now our work is bringing us the fullness, victory, potential for material greatness in this world. Come on, man. Maybe something materially great has manifested in your life. You know, and I'm going to encourage you to keep your blessings to yourself right now. Don't go telling everybody, hey, this happened, that happened. Nope. God's saying, God is saying this material greatness that he has for the collective is for us to know about only. He'll let people know and see us be victorious. We still gonna feast in the face of the enemies. We're gonna feast in the face of the enemies, but you need to tell them anything, where you got the food from. You don't need to tell them how good it is. You need to tell them that, you know, what's for dessert. No. If they see it, let them just see it. It's time for potential greatness. And this is the third card out. Potentiality for material greatness. And then the fourth card out I decided to take out is the Wheel of Fortune, baby. The Wheel of Fortune, baby. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. While looking it up, I can say the Wheel of Fortune is talking about things turning in our favor. Things turning in our favor. I'm so happy to do this reading right now, man. This makes me feel so good about my life and about you and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because look at these cards. These cards are talking about beautiful things, yo. Victory. Your work is now bringing you joy. Fullness, because your work is bringing you fullness now. You have the potential for greatness right now. Do what you will. It says like harm none and do what you want, baby. It's the world is at your fingertips, and literally here's the card saying the world is turning in your favor. The world is at your fingertips. Things are turning in your favor. Joy is on the way. Joy is here because of your hard work. Your work has brought you joy now. You are now victorious. You are a master of your craft. Oh! Whew, I get excited. I get so excited, clearly. I don't need to tell you that. I love tarot, man. I love tarot. All right. So, look how all these cards connected to make such a beautiful story. And they all connected. They're all connected. Okay. Back of the deck energy is the Hangman. Just real quick, I'm going to talk about the Hangman. And then I'm going to pull up some oracle cards. So there is an element of sacrifice right now. There's the element of sacrifice still at hand. That's what I'm getting here from the Hangman. There's sacrifice, and take that as that resonates for you. Yes, these blessings are coming with work. A lot of the blessings that we're receiving, they are requiring sacrifice of us, even though there's great reward. Maybe somebody doesn't agree with this definition, but if you have a different interpretation, feel free to comment it down in the comment box. You know, I'm learning tarot, but what I'm getting from here is there is sacrifice that is being required of us for these blessings. These blessings are coming. The doors have opened. The blessings have come through, and this is so amazing, right? We're jumping, doing backflips because we're so grateful and excited about these blessings. However, these major blessings come with responsibilities. They come with sacrifice. So be prepared for that as well. It's part of keeping up with the blessing. That's what I'm getting. All right, 23 minutes on the clock. Maybe you're seeing 555 a lot. Maji Got the T speaks a lot of 555 for sure. Check out her community page at Maji Got the T on YouTube, or her website, majist.com, baby. So let's get some oracle cards and talk about it. By the way, I'm hoping my memory is good for this video. So if a video cuts off, I'm sorry. It's the memory space. Oh man. This just fell on the floor. Tarot reader. I was just saying I love tarot. I'm learning tarot. This channel is me learning tarot. Here we are, baby, reading tarot. Just did a tarot read. And here comes the first card out of the oracle deck is saying tarot reader. I love it, man. I love it. I tell people, you know what I'm saying, you know, magic is powerful. And to some people, it seems scary because it's unknown. I really try to encourage people. I'm like, magic is beautiful. The world is magical. It's a magical place, you know. And if you really want to know that, the answers are right there for you. You have answers right where you are. But of course, not everyone, can receive everything like that. But I love the good magic of the world. I love when the magic inspires us and it lifts us up and it encourages us and it saves us and it helps us, live full, happy, joyous, victorious, great, masterful lives. Did I tell you I'm a pharaoh for Halloween? All right. Next card is Rebirth, baby. Speaking of pharaohs, back again. Now, it's very interesting. This is giving me past life stuff. So I was just talking about that. Mentioned I'm a pharaoh for Halloween. We got Rebirth. And in seriousness, as having had a lifetime as a pharaoh, I hear teachings about how, okay, let's say you were a king or a queen in a past lifetime. And then maybe somebody's out here doing really not so good things now. So it's like, what good does it do someone to have been a king or queen in the past? And I really want to do some more learning about that. However, I do feel within myself a knowingness that I believe is that my lifetime as a pharaoh is very important to my life now. Now, I'm asking myself, I feel like, what type of pharaoh was I? Is my question. I really need to. I'm asking myself these things. It's very cool. I'll be honest with you. I do get glimpses of things. Like I dream of inside pyramids and tunnels inside of the pyramids, and I mean down to how the inside the tunnel smells and how it sounds inside the tunnel. What it sounds like to walk through the tunnels and to hear noises. You know what I'm saying? And chambers. I can see inside chambers, and other things. I won't go too further than that. But I remember inside of pyramids. What I'm really needing to do now, though, is I'm wondering, was I little? What type of pharaoh was I? Was I very kind, or was I kind of, was I chopping people's heads off? Or was I doing both? And I think that's part of my discovery for this lifetime. I wouldn't be surprised if I was a pharaoh who was cutting people's heads off for fucking with me. I'm not surprised by that. Wouldn't be surprised by that at all. And I also would expect and hope for myself to have been a pharaoh who really did care for his people and strive to empower and care for and lead his people, to glory, to joy, to health. But I do wonder if I might have had a certain type of streak to myself as a pharaoh. To be honest, I don't think I was necessarily corrupt, but I just think that I was not the one to fuck with, for sure. All right, Rebirth. So I say all that to say what, God? I say all that to say that we are in a state of rebirth, but our past lifetimes, our purpose, our destinies are significant for us in this time, and maybe that means something for you. Take it how it resonates. That could have meant something significant to you that I wouldn't even occur to me to say right now. And we're going to remain calm at this time. Remain calm at this time. I love this card because it's very soothing to me. Because there's so many questions and there's so many things going on in the world. And like we know, there's a lot of activity in our lives right now in the collective. Remain calm at this time. And perhaps, I'm getting the message that a lot of us are coming from families that maybe your family's energy is tugging on you. Maybe you've separated from your family or certain family members, but certain things are causing you to put your attention on these family members or this person. Back in the deck is this evil family members. you know, but right after remain calm. And I love this deck because a lot of times it'll come out this way. You know, it'll tell you the message of what to do, how to feel about it. It says remain calm, you know, but there is the energy of your evil family members lingering somewhere, somehow. Maybe they're speaking about us or writing about us, or, you know, people are asking them about us or something. Maybe they're crafting against us. This stuff is real. But we're not new to this. We reached a level of mastery. We understand that we have evil family members. That's nothing new for us, right? We've put in the work. We've toiled through this. Look at that. You know, it's not new for us. We're gonna remain calm. So yeah, you've been meeting people with certain names, the same family members that you have dissociated yourself with. Yep, there's a reason for that. But remain calm. We've been people have been mentioning family members and stuff to us, like maybe you're watching a commercial or somebody start talking about something that brings up your family, or maybe you're driving by and see an ad or something, and something's reminding you of your family members, you know, that you don't talk to anymore. There's some strained relationship regarding your family members, and God is saying remain calm. Pray, meditate on it. The answers will come. The emotions hurt. There's a lot of emotions with that, because we're likely not the ones who chose for our relationships to be the way they are with these family members. These family members could have been people who we're supposed to love 1,000,000%. And they're supposed to love us 1,000,000,000, quadrillion%. But because of our journeys in life, a lot of times we're born into families where these people who are supposed to love us 1,000,000,000% traumatize the fuck out of us. So we have to remove ourselves from them. We have to remove them from our realities to save our lives, for our joy, for our victory. We have to remove ourselves. I'm encouraged, hey, pick up that tarot deck. Go order that deck you've been talking about. Don't be scared. Trust yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't doubt yourself. Go ahead and do it. Do it, baby. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Just, you know, I'm not endorsed, so I don't want to take the video down either, but you know, hey, Nike, if you want to endorse a brother, look, there's 365 days in the year. I will rock some Nike, just about every single one of them. If you want to endorse a brother, I'm just saying, you know. Shout out to everyone. I am getting a message in the collective that people are watching us. We have people's attention, which we are feeling, right. We're like, whoa. Maybe you're an introvert. Maybe we're not attention seekers. That's what we're not. But we can't help but the world to react and respond to us. And I got somewhere to be. So I really need to wrap this up. So, but I am getting the message. I want to talk about it real quick. People are watching us. So know that, like, and I'm asking myself, God, who are these people? Because God's been saying, like Joshua, like, there are people who are in high places who are not saying anything to you, but they have their eye on you. Like, they are aware of you. So, and it has a lot to do with this channel for me personally. So maybe it's your platform and your work. Whatever is your craft or your project, your passion that you are investing yourself into, know that it is paying off for you more than you think. You know? And God's been telling me that people look for my videos, and that means a lot to me. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Know that if you be looking for my videos and you be like, yo, J-Pharaoh ain't posting, you know, since whenever, I be getting that message. I be getting the message. So I love you and thank you, you know what I'm saying, for caring for me. And, you know, I'm glad that you enjoy it. But know that in your work that you're working on, people are enjoying you. People are watching you. People are looking for you. So keep going. Please like and subscribe. Comment, share the video. Share if you're there. Until next time, and as always, I am your man, J-Pharaoh. Peace, light, love, baby.